work so you can play.
Matthew here from MiniWargaming.com, and I want to talk to you again about Den of Imagination. This is a painting commission service in Poland. This is a sponsored video because they had painted a bunch of miniatures for us in exchange for some advertising. However, we do not allow this type of sponsored video for just any painting service. They have to pass our approval process first, beyond just being able to paint miniatures for us. Because there are a lot of painting commission studios out there, but when people personally ask me which ones I would recommend, I want to make sure that I have a short list of those that I would actually personally use if I were to pay for painting commissions. And Den of Imagination is definitely on that list. The commission they did for us was a few thousand points of Tyranids for my army, and they were fantastic, just so good. So they've asked me to make this video because there's a couple things going on. There's another giveaway that they're doing. I want to talk about that first, and then I want to talk about some limited time discounts that are good for until the 25th of October, and then some permanent discounts that they allow as well. They are totally worth every penny that you will spend on their services because their stuff is fantastic. It's just so good. And even though they're in Poland, it's totally worth it if you are getting commissions. Commissions generally cost a lot of money for commission studios if you're doing something big. So the shipping cost to get it to Poland and back, if you're in North America, well, if you're in Europe, it's not too bad. But if you're in North America, it's totally worth it when you consider the cost of the commissions as well. So their giveaway, I'm going to put a link in the video description to the giveaway, but it's a Stormclaw giveaway. It's fully painted. So check that out first because it's a really cool giveaway and it's limited time. So make sure you go and sign up for that because, hey, it's free. It's totally free to sign up for. You don't have to buy anything. But there are discounts. Now they have a few discounts that some of them are all the time and some of them are just monthly. And this one, these are the monthly discounts that last until the 25th of October 2014. The first one is all Games Workshop models painted on levels 4, 5, and 6, so they're higher levels, get 50% off the model cost. So you get the models themselves a lot cheaper, which that's really nice because typically what we do is we buy the models locally and then we ship them to get painted. Now the cost of shipping them is expensive. And the cost of the models is also expensive. And so the fact that you can get them to get the models at 50% off their normal cost, and you don't have to pay for shipping from wherever you are to them, saves you a ton of money. And we all know Games Workshop is the most popular out there, so a lot of people will be wanting Games Workshop models painted, whether they're 40K, Fantasy, Lord of the Rings, or whatever they happen to be. And on top of that, if you get them painted at levels 4, 5, and 6, that's just spectacular stuff. That's just I'm going to be posting some pictures throughout this video and at the end of this video, and you can just check out their level of quality is awesome. If you get the levels 4, 5, or 6, not only do you get the 50% off the model cost, but you get free assembly, which is a huge value add-on. Because assembly actually is a good chunk of the cost of painting services. Because if you've ever done your own models, you know that assembly takes a good amount of time if you're doing it correctly. If you're doing all the cleaning and making sure you're covering up all the mold lines and all the gaps and everything like that, it takes a while. And if you get them painted at level 5 or 6, you can actually get a resin cast base for free. So they get these really nice scenic bases. So that's the monthly discount. That's good until 25th of October. Now, the permanent discount that's always on is basically you get discounts based on how large your order is. And for example, $500 US, get 3%. At $1,000, you get 6%. At $1,500, you get 9%. At $2,000, they'll actually throw in an HQ model for free that they choose. And these are all like $500 of painting costs, not of model plus painting costs, just so you know. And if you pay 100% of your commission up front, rather than like the normal 50% up front, 50% at the end, they'll actually give you an additional 6% because it helps them with their cash flow and all of that. And returning clients get an additional 5% on top of that. So great service, some awesome discounts. I'm going to put all these details in the video description below with links to their services, links to their page, links to some of their pictures. And I'm just going to leave you with more eye candy. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy more eye candy with some cool music in the background. And make sure you check out Den of Imagination because I strongly recommend them as a painting service. Thanks for watching and happy wargaming.